Good morning. It's a beautiful day. It's fall now, so it's like a little chilly, but glad to be outside, feeling the early morning breeze. It's nice and crisp and chill. Nice fresh air. It's good to get outside, man. But as you can tell by the title, the reason we're here today is perspective. And and this is very important because your perspective can change everything about your life, right? So I'm gonna share a couple different perspectives that I've dealt with, like your perspective of the world. Your perspective of the world could be of the whole world, and when you start to look at the world in the such a worldly perspective, especially from a regular working class person, there's not much you can do to change the world in a whole. You have to have a lot of power, a lot of money to make any kind of big changes to the world as a whole. So, if you're someone very worldly, thinking about how can I change the whole world, what does everyone need to be happy, like I struggled with that. And then you might even come up with an answer that you think is very viable for different problems, like maybe how to solve world hunger, maybe like what everyone needs to do to be happy, like just stop lying, tell the truth, and the truth is all you really need. So um yeah, to not have hate and envy, but to have compassion and just different things that if everyone adopted, the world would really be a better place. But you can't change the whole world. So if you have such a huge world perspective, you're gonna end up suffering because you're gonna be so focused on something you can't change. And that's not really healthy for you because you feel kind of useless. You feel like, why am I here then if I can't change nothing wrong with this totally corrupt world? So, what you really need is to adopt kind of a your world perspective. Like, have your world at your center, right? And do what you can to control the things in your world. Who can you impact in your world in a positive way? Who's in your world that's trying to drain you of your positive energy? You have to make changes in your world to protect your energy at all costs, because you can't have someone trying to bring this energy and bring it away from you or bring it down. You know what I mean? You want your energy to stay with you, and then you want to spread it to others that you can make a positive impact in their life, and and that will in turn change the world step by step, person by person. It's just different interactions you could have on a daily basis with whoever you may come into contact with. You can you can give them a smile, and it could actually be worthwhile. um, there's just a lot there's a lot of positivity you can find on a day-to-day basis, or you could suffer from trying to view it all, and you're kind of sheltered in this bubble of you don't feel like you can change anything, so you don't. But if you feel like this is my world in the present, in the now, and my world is who I see, this is the world that was meant for me, then you could really start to change things about it and how you go about it, and make the world a better place, make your world a better place. But I mean, that's that's really what it takes about perspective. I mean, I don't know if I have much more to say about it. It's pretty simple, but all praises, all glory go to God. I pray every day, and it's just amazing. Like, God's the reason I have like wisdom and was able to change my life, because I was stuck in a bubble, you know what I mean? And God really popped that bubble for me and allowed me to be where I am today and carry myself the way that I do now. And I feel like I can face any kind of trial or tribulation or hardship, because things haven't always been easy, but I've always persisted. and and now I feel like, now that God popped that bubble and I could really see things for what they are, it's a lot easier than it's ever been to carry on and persist, because you realize there's such a bigger picture to this, And you don't have to look at really anything under a microscope. You don't have to focus in so much or obsess on any one part of your life, because it's all important. And it's all about protecting your energy, your mindset, and what's going to make you happy at the end of the day. And what's going to make you happy might not really be what you think's going to make you happy, because there's a lot of vices that you can fall into that give you immediate satisfaction, entertainment, but at the end of the day, they're not really making you happy. They're not filling that void or whatever, because you still feel like you need more, right? But you don't, once you find something greater than that, and that's everything as a whole at once, rather than trying to focus in on every little thing with a microscope and obsessing over, well, now I need this, now I need that, this isn't good enough now, you know what I mean? Like, you might be playing a game on your phone, it's like, oh, but I need this many coins now to get this, or anything simple, you know what I mean? Like it's all designed for you to not be satisfied, but you can beat the system that's been designed by being satisfied with whatever little things you do have, and embracing life for what it is, and being grateful for everything given. And every day you're given life, and you can take your life and you can make something great out of it by protecting your energy and spreading positive energy to people who really deserve it, and you can impact lives. And I mean, your life, right? That's, you want to be happy, so you want to impact your life. But just by you being happy with other people, that's going to make you happy by yourself. So I mean, I said a lot in 7 minutes, but yeah, sometimes it's nice to just take a walk, especially this time of year. It's fall, all the trees are changing. You can just go take a walk and just think about things, and what maybe you might need to think about differently, and change your perspective of things a little bit, and really have that woo-saw moment where it's like, you know, things aren't so bad. I'm here, I'm alive, I'm grateful. I mean, it's just, there's not too much to complain about unless you find something to complain about and you key in on it, and you keep harping on it. I mean, it's not natural to complain, but you can definitely do it. So, but we weren't made to complain and get nothing done. We were made to get over whatever's happening and persist and keep working towards glory and happiness, and just making our spirit strong so we could endure. Because life ain't easy. Life is not easy. So it could be easy though, because you could fall into like a routine that's very easy. But then you could also never expect the chaos, and then when it arises, are you going to be able to face that adversity? You know what I mean? So you just gotta always be prepared for the worst, and have the best heart, plan of attack, the best mindset to counter any chaos that may enter your life, so you can endure and persist and continue to be rising above whatever may be trying to drag you down. So, I mean, that's really, I said a lot in the beginning that was like perfect. I'm kind of getting off right now, but I'm gonna leave it at this note. This was a spiritual talk about perspective, and your perspective is one of the most important things. How you perceive things is how you can give and receive things. I don't know, I just came up with that. I don't even know if it makes sense, but I love you. I love you.